How you guys doing? This JLC right here at the Pigeon Loft, and I was just out here feeding the animals, and just decided to make a little video of the pigeons, and so you guys can see what's been going on and how the little pigeons have been getting. And I'm getting kind of low on their food, so probably gonna have to make a trip to the feed store pretty soon. But yeah, look at them, they're all hungry and ready to go. They know it's feeding time. And there they go, look at them, they're hungry as heck. I like all the different varieties and different colors. Like you got my grizzles, you got my splash, got my all white ones, my black ones, my yellow ones, my blue bars, my red ones, my brown bars over there. Even these nice cream colors, my black and white ones. And my white ones that like to hang out here and eat with the rest of them. And then you got the tiger grizzles. Yeah, they're all just out here. They're hungry, so even the ones over there, they're all feed me. We're next. Maybe tomorrow if I go to the feed store, I'm gonna see if I can get some fresh grass and some fresh straw. That way I can put it down right here so they can start making their nest. Like right here, I have put some fresh straw on this nest, and it looks like the little babies just hatched. Over here, same thing. And then right here, these guys are just waiting for me to drop the food. Give this thing a little clean. And then just start feeding them. So just start going crazy eating. Right here you got my chocolate female right here. And then over here it looks like some of them have laid eggs right here. They had laid eggs, but I think I have a little bit of straw over here, so like in this bag right here, I had a little bit of straw left over from another time. So we'll just put some straw in here today, and then I'll just go around seeing which nests need some straw, so get their nests, you know, stable. Because I have a lot of them that they decided to nest on the floor. I don't know why they like nesting on the floor. Like right here, this nest, they got these two little eggs right here. Or just hold on. And we'll just put some straw right here. And then just lay their little eggs. And then over here, it looks like they hatched two babies. I'll give them some straw. and put their babies in there. Right here, I like to put these things right here. That way they can keep their, put these like brick things that I have right here. So you see their eggs will stay right there in that area, you know. Same over here. Look like they just made their, put some straw right there. And then right here they got eggs. I had given them straw last time, but I will add a little bit more straw. And then right here, looks like they hatched one baby. Yeah, their nest is pretty clean. These right here, maybe add some straw in there. So if they want to lay eggs. Same with these. And there's one baby right here. We'll put a little bit of straw in his nest. And then the last straw, we'll put it right here. This female right here. Looks like she just laid her eggs right there too. Oh, and then over here we have another nest. We'll probably need to put some straw, and then there's like holes everywhere. Probably cover them holes up. That way and then we'll get some straw. I think we still have more straw over there. We'll put her nest eggs right there while we go get the straw. And we're back. So yeah, they are kind of fixed up some of the nest. I just got to get some more of that straw grass. So got to get some more straw, that way they can have their they're just over there eating now. Yeah, and there they are. All the pigeons right there. So far I got this one that has babies, that one sitting on eggs. I got that one. And I got this one right here sitting on eggs as well. And then out here I got my yellow one, my yellow bar female. Looks like she barely started sitting on eggs. She just laid her second egg. I had let them just to be loose, but I think I'm just gonna seal the cage back up, because it looks like sometimes that they go on the other cage and it's hard to, they don't come back in here. They'll just abandon the eggs. Same as my chocolate female right here. Look like she just laid both her eggs. And this is her other baby she had last time. I don't know if I told you guys that he had like gotten out of the nest and got his foot stuck over here in this corner, and then kind of broke his foot. So now his foot's kind of messed up. I tried fixing it, but It was too late. The whole bone was completely broken, and I just didn't have the heart to put him down, you know. If he survives and flies around like that, then we'll just let him be. And then last time too, like, I don't know if I remember, I showed you guys right here, I had some babies that had barely hatched. And I was having a damn snake problem. Damn snakes kept coming over here, killing my baby pigeons and eating the eggs. And they ate the baby pigeons from this nest box. Well, I figured it was a snake. I caught a big old snake the other day. It was out here eating this little chicken, little eggs. I heard her in distress, and I came over here, and this huge snake out here. Freaking snake was probably about 3 feet, longer than 3 feet. I had to put it down. It had eaten one egg, and it was eating a second egg. That's when I caught it. I think, look, if you can, here, let me move her out of the nest. You can see the eggs right here. How they're all covered in blood from the snake breaking them and eating them. So I don't know if you guys ever have snake problems too. Let me know down in the comments. Cause I had that, eating those eggs, eating these. And then my grizzles out here, they had babies too. Maybe they were like 3 days in, and they probably too got eaten by a snake. It might have been that same snake. So now their babies are gone. Their babies should have been as big as these. They were born like around the same day. These were born second, the other ones were born first. And then right here I have my yellow pigeons that started nesting, laid eggs right here. So yeah, back to the snake problem. And then right here I had another baby, a little spotted one, and it looked like the damn snake killed it. It like wrapped around it and couldn't swallow it, so it just left it there dead, all smashed up, and that's how I knew it was a snake. But damn, you know, I never had snake problem like this, eating up my pigeon eggs, you know. So now I'm on the hunt for snakes right here. Especially those big ones. I don't mind the little ones. They can eat the mice. You know, there's a lot of field mice. I tried getting rid of them, but I figured the snakes would have killed them. But the smaller ones, not the big snakes, they go after my pigeons and after the pigeon eggs. It's just crazy. Well, back to these over here. You know, these right here, same thing. These right here, they just had babies. I just banded them yesterday. There's one baby right there, and then there's another one. They had 2 baby pigeons. And then my black pigeons decided to nest over here. This is my the black female that's paired up with my brown one. I think they, oh, it looks like their babies just hatched. Maybe we can, yep. This is the first time she had 2 babies. She usually always has 1 at a time, but I guess today she had 2. And then these, I had put some of that straw right here last time. Hopefully they started making the nest. And then right here, looks like there's 2 eggs. These are from my yellow ones. And then her, looks like she has laid 2 eggs as well. So there she is. I need to add up a little straw to this nest. And then right here, I got these 2 babies. I don't know if I remember, I showed them to you guys on my last video. They were still kind of little, but there they are. Look how big they gotten since my last video. That one's a nice one. A brown, kind of looks like a really light brown bar. Really nice color too. And then this is the brother to that one right here. That one's pretty nice as well. I like how that one has like the brown on the neck and the white, kind of like a brownish grizzle. That one's pretty nice as well too. And then over here I got these little blue ones right here. A blue bar right here. I don't know if I remember, I showed them to you guys last time. They were like pretty, they were small. They were probably like 2 weeks old. These are already like almost, I think like almost 4 weeks old. Yeah, I think the last pigeon video I did was about 10 days ago. So yeah, 10 days, even this one, 10 days, they got pretty big. This one too is like a brown bar splash. Very nice color one too. Look like my grizzles, they want to come over here and go back in their nest. And then over here, I got these other ones. These are the smaller baby ones. They're from the my black and white grizzle with a spotted female. They got two. This is the first baby. And then this one's the second baby. He looks more whiter than the other one. A little bit of black spots on him. That's about it. So I just banded him like, it was like 3 days ago. Okay, put them back in there. Yeah, and there's all the pigeons right here. They just got done eating. So they're probably gonna head back into the nest and feed the baby ones. Oh yeah, and I also had this one right here. This is a new one right here. That brown one right there. A buddy of mine gave it to me. I had told him I wanted a brown male, and he came the other day and he brought me this one. He's all, here you can have him. He told me he had this one came from one of his Jensen breeds. So I have maybe one of my brown females over there that I have. Once she gets a little bit older, I'm gonna try to breed them together so I can have that Jensen in it, But yeah, I also got a lot of them here. They have Jensen in, like my blue bar. He has Jensen, the female, and a lot of my white ones carry that Jensen bloodline as well. But yeah, that's that brown one that my buddy has given. He gave it to me right there. I think the other buddy of mine that I got that other brown one from, he told me that one has Jensen. And then I think this one right here, he had told me that this one came from his I forgot the breed he came from. Let me try to remember. Oh yeah, Red Fox. I don't know if that's the breed he told me that one came from. Red Fox. And then I've gotten pretty good babies. He's paired up with her down there, and they have one baby. One of their babies didn't hatch, but they have one baby. This one right here. This one comes from them as well. So this one has that Red Fox breed in it. They only had the one baby, so we'll let them be right there, And I have another one of their babies that he's out here in my flyers. One of my, that brown one right there. That one comes from him too. Let me try to zoom in. That one right there. That one comes from that same breed. It's a little female from that red fox. That little brown female right there. Yeah, they come from that red fox breed. I don't know if you guys have that breed or know about that breed. Let me know down in the comments. Or what kind of breed of pigeons do you guys have? And then this one, you guys remember him? I put him out here. He's already out here flying around with the rest of them. And there's all the other ones out here. And I got some that are out there flying around right now. And a lot of them are inside my, this one comes from my Jensen, from my Jensen male that I have over there. And then over here, like always, I got those ones right here on the door. They had eggs. There's no like the chickens coming over here. And then my yellow female, she had 2 babies right here. I don't know if you guys remember last time she had little eggs. And now she has the 2 little babies. Looks like she just fed them as well too. Look at them. They're pretty big. And then I got these 2 baby ones that are down there on the floor. And then I got this one right here sitting on eggs. These are the ones that had babies over there, but I had to clear out their nest and now she's over here. I think their other baby that they had, he's on the bottom. And then they have eggs right there. And then this is my little black and white baby that I had on the other side over there. I like the color he is. I wonder how he would look once he gets full grown. And then I like how you can see in the back how it has that little, it looks like kind of like a heart. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the back of it kind of looks like a heart with a black little heart in the middle. If you guys think that looks like a heart with a little black heart in the middle, let me know down in the comments. But yeah. Again, then there's this little black one right here. And then the little white one. And then there's the other pigeons out here flying around. Should put some food in there for them, that way all the ones outside, they'll see the food and look at them, they're all out there ready to eat. And then we'll put some food in here for the rest of them. It's for the chickens and the ducks, and sometimes the pigeons, they like to come right there and eat right here. And we'll throw some on the floor, so if the pigeons want to fly down and eat, then they could, you know. Now that we gave them all food and everything, I'm gonna have to give them all some fresh water as well, especially to the ducks, because they always make a mess out of their water. So yeah, you know what, let me know what you guys think, and if you guys enjoyed this video down in the comments. And what you guys think about that snake problem that I was talking about earlier, you know. Hopefully I got the snake, but there's always more than one. But yeah, you know, if you, I will appreciate it if you guys give me a like, a subscribe, and like I always say, we'll see you guys next time right here at JLC's Pigeon Loft.